What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here, you can call me Irish, and today you're going to be watching a new episode of Will It Drift. So, today's car is the DMC DeLorean, or the DeLorean DMC-12, however they put it in the game, and it was suggested by Boosted Seagull. Now, the car as standard is so god-awful, I mean just so hideously atrocious, I'm not even going to talk about it, just the footage pretty much speaks for itself, it's really, really bad. Instead, what I'm going to do is kind of explain the lack of Forza videos. This is the first Forza video in a good while. So, if you caught the last episode, you'll know that I mentioned that I'm kind of scrapping the whole Road Less Travel series. For now, at least. I didn't get any big response saying that people wanted them still. So, I'm going to drop them for now. And then, just over the last couple of weeks, between the amazing weather that we had last week, cousin staying over the weekend just gone there, girlfriend, and then just generally, that kind of way. And then also we had E3, and I've focused a lot of my videos on Battlefield 4 and stuff like that. And even at that, I've not even touched it yet. That's the tip of the iceberg what I've uploaded. I still haven't even given my actual in-depth thoughts on BF4 or E3 and what we saw, or the Xbox One or PS3. It's just I probably missed out on gaining a load of subs with all my possible coverage of that, but I'm not in it for subs, I'm in it for good videos and good subs, not more subs. But anyway, again, the DeLorean, just atrocious. We'll skip on to the next one. It's pretty much, to sum it up, it's, what did I write about it here? It's officially the worst car in stock form. Most cars have some good points, and this is hopeless. Just awful. But for the medium build then, so it's got 207 horsepower, 221 torque, and it weighs 2,375 pounds. So for the medium build, I went with sport camshafts, all drivetrain upgrades to race, just to get faster shifts, of course, race springs and weight reduction, and twin turbo conversion. There's not a whole lot I can do. I don't try to do too much in the medium stage, so there wasn't a whole lot that I could do. But what I found was it feels faster, but it's still pretty much awful. It's still pretty just terrible. You have to drive it with kind of minimal angle. You have to basically just be driving forward in a bit of a slide. So even when you are drifting, you're not actually technically drifting. So that's what more do I need to say? But anyway, it feels like a normal car, say something like an FRS or an S13. This car's medium build feels like one of their stock builds. It's actually not even funny. I know, in real life they're known to be not the best cars by any stretch of the imagination. It's all about the look and the whole Back to the Future thing. Notice I haven't made any Back to the Future jokes. I kind of did that on purpose, but and then just when I was doing this medium build, I was just this is awful. The full build is not looking promising. And you'll also notice I didn't change the look, because that's, like I said a minute ago, that's pretty much all this car has going for it, is its appearance and the whole Back to the Future thing. But the full build, believe it or not, 369 horsepower, 364 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs 2,387, so still not exactly high specs or anything like that. But it has got a full build and tune, and strangely enough, it's actually pretty good. I didn't think this would be the case at all. Not at all. I was not expecting this. It feels like a good car's medium build, like an FRS, or again, an FRS or a Silvia or something like that. It feels like they're what their medium builds would be. There's decent speed, decent angle, not anything crazy, but I was overall I was definitely impressed. But the one thing that I found was it's kind of hard to hold a decent line with it, because although it's got decent speed and decent angle and you are actually drifting it now, especially with this long sweeper here, as is the case with a lot of cars that I test out, it struggles to link corners, and when you do link corners, the line isn't always the best. It's not the most impressive, but overall I have to say I was impressed with the drastic improvement between the medium and the full builds. But again, it's still, even the full build is only about a medium build for something like an FRS or something. So that leads me to the question: will it drift? No. 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 How many no's is that? Count. Drinking game. Drink every time I said no. Alright, no, seriously, it's awful. It's something that's alright to mess around with when you've got with the full build. It's fun enough to just mess around and dick around, but it's by no means at all a drift car that you want to take into public lobbies. Yeah, if you're trolling and if you're going with somebody in a transit van or Dodge Ram and these are both slow and awful and just dicking about, fair enough. I'm sure you can. But from my experience and my testing, the car that I built, I have to say no. That said, if you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.